What up, what up, what up? Welcome, one and all. We are back at another one. What are we at? 84? Number 84, man, and counting. Oh, man. So, uh, new things to talk about today. Something a little special, something a little different. Today we're going to feature the first hot take. It's a little series I'm trying to do. It's kind of like a reaction video, or letting you also know what's going on, right? So every so often, developers put out content and information about what they're doing. So what we're going to do here on the hot take for the Magic games is kind of talk about what they put out or what they're telling us about their upcoming expansions. So for the first one, I thought, well, today might as well do one that we all know and love here on the channel. Road Company. Bam, here it is. Check this out, guys. The first hot take is featuring Road Company. And today, the devs at Hi-Rez put out a video, or rather a stream, called the Road Company update show. And so they do this when they have, obviously, updates. So this one was speaking about the patch that happened for the canon update, as well as the new rogue that's coming, canon. So definitely check these guys out. This is their page right here. So we'll be diving into a particular part of the video that I want to go over with you guys. I definitely recommend you guys watch it. It's only like an hour long. As you can see, timestamp is 57 minutes and 39 seconds. So not that bad. You can get a little bit more in-depth detail. So what we're going to actually be going over is the some quick notes, just so you guys have a frame of mind about what's changing with the update for anyone who's like really playing the game. And then also they also let you guys know about on their official Twitter. So I definitely recommend you guys going to their Twitter. This will be up on my channel, and I'll post links to their Twitter, their news page that we're looking at here, as well as their YouTube channel, or at least for this update in particular. Like, you'd have to actually go to their channel there in order to see them. So that's definitely what we're going to be talking about today. So in the first hot take, I'm gonna go over the patch notes, like I said, and then we're gonna go to the part of the video that I actually am the most excited about. I did watch most of this. I did not watch one specific part, which is actually the reveal of this character here. I don't know if you guys can actually see my mouse moving, because it's pretty small on my screen, at least. So quick update on the notes. So they actually have a little testing going on right now. Right now, you could be a part of the Rogue testing server, or a PTS client, as they call it, that's happening this weekend. And the goal is to kind of like test out the new Rogue canon and balance changes to what they have done. So quick overview. Let me actually drop this music a little bit lower, or actually just drop that completely. Yeah, no, actually it's probably not that loud for you guys, but it's a lot louder for me. Let me hit that down in my ears, try to find something softer. Nah, there we go. Oh, keep muting it. Yeah, we're doing this live, so we're gonna have a few hiccups here, guys. My apologies. But anyway, new Rogue canon. Cannon grew up in Kansas City on a diet of action movies, pro wrestling, and barbecue. Following his dreams of operating a machine gun and attack helicopter, he joined the army but was told he was too big for that role. Despite the setback, he proved himself one of the most reliable machine gunners within the Rangers before joining Rogue Company. All right, so he is going to be an assault rifle and sniper rifle class. New melee weapon, sledgehammer, so that's pretty cool. And we're actually going to get a little bit more details about him later on in the video. We're going to play that. You're going to watch my reaction live to that. I have not seen all the details about him, but let's kind of skip ahead a little bit here. Actually, can I cap this a little bit bigger for you guys? Actually, no, because it'll cut me out. I kind of want to be in the screen too. Quick updates for a few of the rogues. Not too many for rogues this time. Switchblade, basically they increased the lockout timer after using her alt, the rocket launcher, so she can't swap as fast, and they reduced the blast radius a little bit. Lancer is removed for the reveal immunity. Basically, when she's in her alt doing the fast movement, she couldn't be revealed, but now you'll have to play around that because she will be revealed, and you'll have to either use it to kill that or just be on notice from like Dallas and other revealing gadgets and stuff like that. Glitch now gets 250 cash when he destroys things with his hack ability. So basically his hack ability works like the EMP grenade, which disables all active field gadgets, so like trench, barbed wires, or gadgets on the ground. And so now he'll get a little bit more reward for activating that. So not too much on the rogue side, but a ton for the weapons, actually, in my opinion, or at least serious ones for the Maw. So like all you Anvil players, they increase the accuracy on that, and they also reduce the loss per shot, and he has reduced vertical up climb on that as well. For the KA-30, they've increased the lost accuracy per shot. So basically, I think the further you go out, the less accurate it is, or something like that. And then the LR-15 full body increased the aim down sights full view from 20 to 30. So I think that actually changes the scope, so it's not as far out, if I'm not mistaken. I can't quite remember what they talked about. The devs give you more in depth for that for all you hardcore players. Me, I'm a lot more casual in my gameplay. Like I've only been in rank like once or twice, so I definitely play this game for fun. So this part isn't as big for me as finding out what's new, as well as some of the cosmetics, but we're going to do that part in game. So gadgets. The EMP grenade now cancels out duration based abilities, which is cool. So scorched overheat will extinguish fixtures, glasses will stop working, secret shield will be disabled, that sort of thing. So you'll be able to take out more with the EMP grenade, which is pretty wild for all you I guess not even glitch mains, because I don't think he has the EMP grenade. I think he has Simtex and like a smoke screen or some shit. It's for the other players that use it. And then game mode, so they've actually changed how you respawn. There's a second of increased immunity, so it has a little bit more armor. And then also in strikeout modes, they've improved combat fronts, which are back, and spawn improvement. So the way they explain it in the dev stream is that you could get kind of like spawn locked on one side if the team advances. So now they've kind of increased the range to mid-map too, so they have to be a bit more wary about how they push up in certain strikeout game modes, so that people can't get like spawn locked into one side or have enemies pop up like right on top of you and stuff like that. So those are all the quick hot patch notes, which I believe are live now, or something like that. You may want to get some more details again from their channel, so definitely hit them up. They'll probably be updating as they go throughout the weekend with the test servers and stuff like that, or the test client. So definitely check out their Twitter. Highly recommend it. But now for the part I'm most interested in. I'm actually going to kill the tunes for this part because they'll be speaking. You're going to get to kind of watch my live reaction to the new Rogue. So there's really only two parts that I'm really excited about, as far as like what I guess I'm not necessarily play it for, but what I'm looking forward to with the release of Canon, the new Rogue, is him himself. Based off the description that they started before I cut off what he actually does, sounds kind of fun. I do like to kind of like plant and just like maul things down with the guns and stuff like that. And then they also go over new costumes and emotes and skins, which are pretty fun. So I'm gonna hit their timestamp, straight to where the new Rogue was supposed to be, and we're gonna pick it up from here. So let's check it out.
All right, Nick. So
Canon,
Nick,
let's do it.
Your love child,
my baby,
right
my
here.
third baby.
They're kind of loud.
This is your
Tweak
third
them a
baby.
little bit lower.
Nick,
Yes,
go
my
ahead.
third
Nick,
character.
give me the high level.
Yes.
Who is Canon?
Who is
Look at
Canon?
this, look at this man. Look at this mountain of a man, vascular, ready for action.
Vascular? I see.
80s action movies and barbecue. Kansas City.
Yeah, he's
where
definitely
Canon hails from,
influenced from the
very
80s. My man has a Jerry curl, which I have to give them
wanted to be,
respect
chopper
for
in the military,
trying
an
some things with like
action
black
hero just
characters'
watching
hair,
growing
not
up.
just a fro.
But as you can see here in his walk-in,
Like,
he was just.
They gave my
too
man a Jerry
big
curl
for
and
chopper.
the
Did not
meanest
meet the weight
mustache.
requirement. Too much of a mountain of a man. Too much barbecue, perhaps. So he had to find another
This dude's
calling,
huge.
and he has found it here in Rogue Company. Not known for his aim. There's a lot of contract killers and high precision. Fixers taking.
I do
down
like the
target
character
with
design though
Evo, and everyone
overall.
is the best in the world.
Give my
Cannon
man
is not
some.
known
Look at
for
those
his aim.
biceps. My God, yo, the tricep, dude is
At
massive.
He is all about spitting lead and looking cool while you
With
do it.
the shiniest Magnum I've ever
And he
seen.
is
That
in his strong suit.
can we get some
No.
resolution on that?
But when you have enough firepower, who needs aim?
Look at that
Alright,
cash
It's all a
though,
game of
1 mil.
statistics. It's all a game
So,
of
Nick, I'm
statistics, Cannon.
It's true. It is. You miss all the shots you don't take, right?
That's right.
Everybody knows that. So, Nick, where do you want to? You want to start in the loadout, or you want to start in the ability and the passive? Giving
Let's
you
rock
the
and roll
option.
through the store first here. Let's open
Okay.
up the store, get a look here at his.
All right,
loadout
weapons and
for me.
perks.
So
Let's
you
do
will
it.
See the Sahara. So kind of how I think we're going to introduce characters' weapons going forward. Obviously, with weapon mastery, it matters a little bit less which AR they're going to start with. What you really need to know is Cannon is going to be an AR shotgun-based rogue. He will start with the
That didn't really
Sahara.
help much.
He will start with the Striker 8x10.
Okay.
Of course, as you
Sahara.
master, you can
That was
see
not
the
too
other
bad.
ARs and the other shotguns in the class. You
I
can
do like
select
this
those,
mastery center system they
as you see
introduced
fit.
with the runway
That's
update.
all good and well. Heading
It's
back
pretty
to
good.
his screen, he starts with the revolver pistol for you demolition players, or if you ever need to whip out the sidearm, that's what he's rocking and rolling with. Brand new melee weapon here.
Actually, I'm gonna rewind just a
Cannon
little bit,
himself,
guys.
sledgehammer.
I kind of want to
Right
see
tool for the job, depending on.
the perks on that Sahara. All right, so we have base Sahara accuracy for that, upgrades magazine, pretty standard, recoil and radical balloon. All right, and then increased damage. So not too different on a lot of the assault rifles that are already there. So let's let that rock from there.
Fit, and that's all good and well. Heading back to his screen, he starts with the revolver pistol for you demolition players, or if you ever need to whip out the sidearm, that's what he's rocking and rolling with. Brand new melee weapon here, as big as Cannon himself, the sledge.
Swing speed and swing damage are increases for the upgrades.
And let me tell you, Cannon is absolutely the guy to swing it and do the job done right.
C4 and adrenaline shot.
Upgrade and a swing damage upgrade. So at base, this is
Armor.
similar to the Claymore. This is another big, heavy two-handed.
We turn them up just a little bit more. I think I turned them down a little too low.
Speed to swing at the
There we
normal
go.
pace of your kukris, katanas, baseball bats, all of those other melee weapons that are a little bit lighter. It does sport that larger AOE, that larger swing damage detection that the Claymore has as well. For his gadgets, we've got the C4 and the adrenaline shot. Cannon is at heart a defender, so having a little bit less to throw at you.
Okay.
C4 operates a little bit better when you are pushing into him. Adrenaline shot.
Got you.
Just
So
to
that's
kinda keep him going.
keeping a
Down
little
here for the perks,
defense.
We've got shredder rounds, toughen up, helping hand. 'Cause my boy's a good guy. You already know. Tenacity.
Good
He
guy.
is a tough man. Life drain to kind of keep you going, and you'll see why that's important later. Headstrong. To keep you nice and tanky. So tenacity, headstrong. He's got.
Yeah, those are pretty
combo
costly
buttons,
though. You're
very
gonna have to
difficult
be
take down.
pretty
This is something
aggressive
we
with
kinda
them.
like to look at with our defenders is how easy are they to uproot from a position. Cannon doesn't have any of the APSs and the super defensive gadgets that someone like a Mac might have, but he does have.
Look at that sledgehammer though. That's pretty crazy.
To get a high health pool and the ability to keep it high through means like life drains and your adrenaline shots.
Okay, Nick, let's go on a little bit of a ride here with this sledgehammer.
Yeah,
let's
let's
go
do
ahead
it. Yeah.
Let's get a
Go
couple.
beat
swings
up
in
that
here.
anvil cameraman. So
Let's
throwing
get a-
this,
let's get a couple-
smacking
Ooh.
it, you can see this is once you have that swing damage upgrade, you're going to go from 50 damage to 70 damage, and you're going to be
50
swinging it
damage
just
to
as
70.
fast. So it's a little bit better than the baseball bat when fully upgraded, but it does have that much larger swing range. Just like nice throw, Brad. Just like a lot of our other melee weapons, this one is not. It doesn't have any thrown upgrade, so it's just gonna rock with that base 75 thrown damage. If you manage to, pull the needle out of the haystack and hit the headshot with the thrown sledgehammer, then you will do 100 damage.
Oh, okay.
That's even hard to replicate on a standing still boss.
Yeah, my man
You can pull off, but it can have
stood up and ducked
it's
your
a
hammer
super
sling
fun
at
melee
point blank
weapon.
range.
We just did
Bruh.
a lot of work to get this big two-handed Claymore in the game with Max, so I figured we got another big fella coming on in. Why not do another large melee weapon match?
I love that initial strike.
Yeah,
that initial
they
strike
did
is
do a little bit of extra work to like really. 'cause the Claymore
Yeah,
is
the
a
swing
little
is
bit
pretty
different
funny.
than Sledgehammer, so animation did a great job getting this one done for us. It looks awesome. It's super heavy momentum. You can feel it. It's very, very cannon. It's very brute force and powerful.
Yeah, looks pretty wild.
Can you just throw it real quick just in the distance? Just see how it trails off. I always gotta see that. That's the
Bonk. It's got a nice, heavy, meaty audio.
Oh, it kind of left a dent in the wall. That's pretty good attention to detail there.
It's a good bonk. You're a man who knows a good bonk when he hears one.
Knows a good bonk when he hears
That might
one.
be better than the baseball.
I might have to turn my music off. I can't hear that at all. Hold on.
I don't know. I forget how many iterations you probably went through with the sound effects on this, but baseball bat, we went through a lot. This
This is a bonk.
You can kind of hear it. Yeah.
Folks. This is a real.
Yeah, I'm definitely. You guys are gonna have to definitely take a look at this dev
Alrighty, that's the
show
loadout, folks.
so you
Let's
can
get
get a
some
good, better
stuff here.
sound
The
for it
massive
yourself.
ability. If we could pull up
Okay.
that
Yeah,
scoreboard,
so Nick,
read those
here's
descriptions
a
little
question
bit.
for you as we go
Yeah.
ahead and take a look at this. So, Cannon as a rogue, right? Obviously, he's a
Yep.
defender. But what type of defender is he? What is he?
What
excel
type?
at?
Okay.
Some,
So he has
some
agility.
legendary coaches,
Actually, I'm gonna
some
pause this
people
real
that-
quick. Let's read this ability and passive. So let me move my mouse off that so the time slower. His passive ability: conflict connoisseur, landing shots such a chance to refund ammo. To come on YouTube, please get rid of the bar. To your something magazine. I can't. Current. There we go. Chance to return ammo to your current magazine if your Gatling gun is equipped during its. Okay, too many icons in front of the words there. So we're just gonna let them talk, and then I can read it. Okay. If your Gatling gun is equipped, its duration is extended slightly. Oh, that's pretty good.
Subscribe to the mantra.
And then his ability, devastating Gatling gun that fires faster and longer it's fired. Wow. And can be mounted for increased accuracy and fire rate. So that means he can move and put it up. That's crazy.
Overwhelming firepower in general is basically the theme here. You can see the Gatling gun.
Just hit him with the
It is
bullets.
what you think it is, man. It fires faster the longer it's fired. It spins up. Incredibly deadly weapon. You can actually mount it because that's kind of like leaning into that defender aspect a little bit. We'll kind of get into that when we actually pull it out. I want to touch on the passive as well. Conflict connoisseur.
Oh, he's gonna talk about
Not
it
the
anyway.
best aim, but you've got the tools for the job here. Landing your shots has the chance to return ammo to your current magazine. Your Gatling gun is equipped, its duration is instead extended slightly. And spoiler alert, that means you have unlimited ammo during your Gatling gun. Let's pull this back.
Oh, that's actually
Show the good
ridiculous.
people what they've been waiting for, Bradley.
If you can just keep getting hits,
There it is. All right.
that's the ability. Look at that.
A couple of things. You're gonna pull this out.
That's mad wild. Oh, I can actually see the wind up on the circle there.
Don't like it. Worked hard on this music. We had this special.
Oh, they
music
worked hard?
composed
Okay.
for Cannon.
Let's do it.
He's an 80s action guy. He's the action movie hero. Just start ripping people apart with this thing. Let's hear this music track play for us a little bit, Brad. So as you're kind of rocking and rolling.
That thing shoots mad fast. Look how quick they're going down.
Just as you're firing along here, Brad, you can see a lot of things are happening.
That's wild.
Right now. This duration meter.
And I
starts
wonder if that
shooting
duration meter, the green
Brad,
extra, must be the
there's
passive.
All of this super fun things hitting you right now when you start to let.
They're going down quick. And those are body
Put it
shots
away,
at like
pull it back out.
15s.
I want to talk now through a little bit of kind of how this one plays out. So
Yo, that spin up
this
is
ability,
mad
you
crazy.
notice Brad was able to pull it out, hold it there for a second. You kind of have to decide when you want to commit with this ability, but not in the same way that Sigurd's is. So the duration does not start when you pull it out. The duration starts when you actually fire the shot. The duration meter
Okay,
is
that's pretty
displayed
good.
under the crosshair there with that little crescent, and you can see as you're hitting shots and things like that, it'll start to fill back up. Another important thing, Brad, if you go ahead and aim for us, you'll notice the crosshair is specially and custom made for this Gatling gun. You'll see it kind of start to fill up. This is really cool. One of our UX designers made this kind of, it respects your colors. You can change the color of this thing, all the bells and whistles.
Oh, so it matches your crosshair. Good, because I use the cyan crosshair. I often lose the white crosshair quite a bit on my monitor. I had to change the color so I could see it, and I still lose it. This is crazy.
Firefight before you breach a corner or something of the like. All that's good and well and good. Firing this, like I said, starts the duration. Let's go ahead and head to a piece of cover, Brad, and mount this guy up. That was an important piece of making Cannon a defender is what does he do to kind of hunker down?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Piece
You
of
just
medium cover,
press
being in
R to
melee
mount.
range. You'll see a little prompt that allows you to slam this thing down. You can see these shields are always present, but Cannon really hunkers down.
Yeah, you pretty much can only headshot that guy at the gap.
A lot harder to hit. You can pretty much only headshot him off of his Gatling gun. He gets real.
Yo, this dude is definitely getting played. I am definitely playing this guy. That's sick. Best believe I'm about to be in there just
ready for combat when you're mounted.
Just spraying.
Very hard to take down once you
Look how fast that is. Even at that range, he's still hitting for 11s.
You see the little passive icon flashing. This is what happens.
Crits for 14.
Activating. As you're hitting shots, you're going to see your duration meter under your crosshair start to fill back up when you're hitting successful shots. These don't have to be damage. This could be shots landing successfully on the Anvil shield, on the Sigrid shield, as long as you're hitting things in the world.
Yeah, that shit lasts forever. Look how long that lasts.
Some more ammunition into that Gatling gun, because that is what Cannon is all about.
That's wild.
Now, Nick, with our recent EMP change as well, if Cannon is...
You could actually probably take care of
sitting there
complete
spinning
Secret
out.
Shield
That
and
EMP.
or Anvil Shield if they're there.
It cancels it. This is a duration-based ability, just like any other. One of the cool things you can kind of do, because the duration doesn't start until you fire the shot. If you see an EMP grenade coming, or you know a hack is about to happen, you can put your Gatling gun away and pull it out as many times as you want until you fire that shot. Once you fire the shot and start the timer, if you switch off of it, that's it. It's going on cooldown. That's it for your usage. Brad is showing off kind of this other aspect.
Yeah, he fired once. It does drain pretty. He might need to increase how fast it drains, because like that passive to gain more bar is going to be pretty wild.
Are going to look like as well. So anywhere in the world, you can hit the crouch button and you will just slam to the ground and get into kind of an in-between. You get mostly behind your shields on your Gatling gun, but this is your mounted state still. So you will get all of those benefits. You'll get the full spin up. You'll get a little bit more behind the shields, be a little bit more protected. You get that laser beam accuracy. Just so no matter where you're
Yo, this
trying
dude's
to
mad
land
cool.
from, my main goal was like, I didn't want you to feel limited. I wanted you to feel like you could set up and you could play with this anywhere you wanted. And part of that is just who Cannon is, right? He's giant, super strong guy. He doesn't need anything to help him mount this. He's just slamming it down, putting it where he wants, picking it back up, putting it on cover, taking it off, running around with it. Cannon is about having fun. It's about being flexible. It's about playing where you want to play with him. But
Oh yeah, I'm definitely with this guy. He's definitely getting played.
Strongest and most protected.
It's crazy. I've really been liking the new rogues they've been releasing. Switchbait, Runway. I'm with it.
Look at all these
Keep this
bullets,
up.
How fast he's mowing through people. You've got EMPs.
Yeah, they go through
mounted
quick.
Molotovs are a great way to push him off of a position, because that takes time for him to pull the gun off. Of course, Sniper's very effective at dealing with him. A single headshot, even while he's mounted, headshotting is probably the most effective way to try and deal with it. EMPs, again, another really great way. Anything you can kind of poke and prod at him. He's very slow. He's easy to hit. He's big. But he definitely is going to be doing more DPS than you. That's what you have to kind of do. Those are the mental calculations you're going to have to run when you're figuring out how you're going to deal with this man coming down the train tracks at you.
Yeah, one of the other pieces that you did a really good job of throughout the the prototype phase was making sure that enemies always knew when he activated his ability within reason, right?
Okay, so this is like a big sound
there is a
cue,
cannon on the other side,
like some of the others.
Hallway, within like 20 meters, you're gonna hear him pull it out, and you're gonna make sure that he is activated and he's in that spot. You also hear it spinning up. So if you're holding left trigger, or if you're aiming with this ability, you'll hear that winding up as an enemy player. So you know that he's on the other side. And so then you kind of approach that situation fundamentally different. And I'd say from our test, I would say that Cannon's probably the strongest on strikeout when you control the point, and as a true defender in demolition. He's actually one of our defenders who can hold a site by himself within reason, depending on the counterplay inside of there. But there is those times where you could rely on him to hold a spot and really just kind of control that area by himself.
It's terrifying.
Yo, this rogue's gonna be cool.
This Gatling gun. It's gonna shake your opponents mentally.
Yo, I'm so ready for this rogue.
Ultimately, he is a defender. He is slow. He is big. He's not subtle. He's loud. You know kind of where he is, what he's doing. And it's all about how you want to operate around that, because taking that
24 a
toe-to-toe fight with
body
Gatling gun is something you have
and
to
30 a
do,
headshot on that
very,
assault
very
rifle. That's pretty
carefully, and
strong.
you
That's
gotta
max
make sure that you're
upgraded, but
assuming all
still,
the
like
risks,
that's
with
pretty
it.
powerful.
You know, I've loved making this character. I think a lot of people have had a lot of fun playtesting him internally. We've done a lot of work. You know, shout outs to my, you know, all my programmers, tech artists, all the UX design, the audio design, all the like every little piece of this guy. Everybody really went hard to make sure all the bells and whistles are here. We have everything we need. Everything makes
Yeah, that's
the
sick. How much more of this is left? I think it's just there.
I'm really appreciative of everyone that helped me
Clean up and talking about it.
this
Yeah.
character.
All right. So we're gonna stop it here and then just get into the game. So that's the hot take. Hot take. I don't really care too much about like the really heavy weapon changes or anything. It didn't seem like they went super hard, and the rogue changes are, I guess, are a good quality of life for players who definitely play this in hard mode. But the canon gameplay that I'm showing right here, instant, definitely playing this rogue 100% all the way. We about to have some fun with canon when he's released. Other things I didn't go through here is that they have a little Halloween theme emotes as well as costumes or skins, whatever you want to call them, for the upcoming rogues, and then 2 that you can get today, one for Shock and one for Dahlia. So we're going to actually switch over to in-game now and check that out. Give me just a moment. I'm going to have to adjust this on my monitor.